this episode, what we have is alligators. It's a good time of year. It's still kind of cool. They don't move real fast, makes it a little easier. Get up on the bank in the afternoon, possibly, getting some of that sun. Easy pickings. I got a call early this morning from my buddy Joe.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's happening?
Okay, we've got one. He moved down to that second bay. Still on he's still got the board tied to him. Pulled him up, and he's looking like he's probably 7 to 8 foot. Not quite the 10-footer we were hoping for.
He had gone over, kind of checked out the area. All he saw was about a 7-footer. So I knew most likely the smaller one is the one that took it. It'd be a good one for my friend Tonya to get. She has nothing to do today, and it all worked out. All right, you ready? Time to kill an alligator. I wanted to take Tonya today, knowing that I had a little bit smaller of a gator on, because when you get into gator hunting, everybody wants that big trophy, and I knew she's not gonna respond like she's wanting to get right in. So part of my plan, flim flam, is maybe scaring her a little bit. You know, sometimes people say they want to do something, but when you get there, they may change their mind. We're gonna see what Tonya does. Okay, first time gator hunting, huh?
Yes.
What do you think? You a little nervous?
Just a little bit, but I'm ready.
Believe me, if you get bit, I'm gonna get bit.
Okay.
And if I get bit first, I'm not gonna care about you getting bit, just to let you know.
Okay.
Just watch what I'm doing, follow me. That's all you gotta worry about.
Typical Mike.
See that white ball up there?
Okay.
He's somewhere around that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop you straight in the water. And
You're gonna use me as bait.
You tell us which way the line's going.
Okay.
And that way we'll know where he's at, then we'll get you back in the boat, and then we'll go get the alligator.
All right. Just jump in behind me.
Yeah.
Make sure he get a little piece of you too.
Yeah, I've known Tonya probably 25 or 30 years. She has some great charities in Tampa. One of the things that many years ago I knew I should take care of is the city of Tampa takes care of me, and I need to take care of the city of Tampa. Tonya was that pick for me. I think the first time I met her, really realized that she was what kind of person she was, a good worker, a hard worker, and a good person. She was coming in to buy some stuff that she needed, and you know, we just kind of hit it off. Some of the things that I care about, she cares about too. Inner City Youth was my first project with her. I've done fish fries in the city. I've done fishing trips. Just try to help it out because the city's what keeps me here. He's out here in the deepest part.
He's gonna come in up here.
Probably about 25 feet of line, I'd say. Wouldn't mind hooking him with this. I get the rope or him? Hey, get that hard. You want to hold this? Just a little bit of pressure. Don't bring him up. He's a good one. That's a good gator. Got to be 8 foot. You know what? I may just go straight to the harpoon. Oh, shit.
Oh, pick your head up.
Lights out.
Oh my God, that sounds like a real gun.
Hey, I got a gaff and tape. Let's tape him up and gaff him real quick if you don't mind, Joe.
When you dislocated the bullet, how did it shoot that powerful?
It's just like having a gun on the end of it. It's spring loaded, which activates the firing pin.
Okay.
On a normal gun, you pull the trigger and it activates the hammer, which hits the firing pin. This one, me pushing down, pushes a socket up. I'll show you on that bang stick.
Okay.
And it lets the projectile go at point blank. So
Point blank. When you,
like for instance, we could have done this with a pistol,
okay.
but sometimes you're not as accurate with a few feet. But if I hit you here with that bang stick, that's exactly where it's
gonna
going.
go.
In him, I hit him right there, and you can look at the head. He's done.
Okay. That's my first time seeing it done like that. It's my first time ever seeing it done, period. Unique.
It's pretty neat. This way is quick. Some nights take for hours. If we're out here stalking them, you're walking a half mile this way, half mile back. You're looking for them hiding. You shoot them. If you're a good shot, you can go for that. And then we jump in the boat and go to the area with the snatch hook like we did here and tried to hook him.
So how many alligators do they get frequently coming up?
The property owner pays for a state survey. They come in and tell you how many gators are here and how many you can take to where they don't harm the population of them.
So how do they know?
They actually count them.
They count them?
And it's a ratio. I have no idea the ratio. It's usually, I've heard, maybe somewhere around half or a third, because they're gonna have quite a few eggs, the ones that have the babies, so you have to take quite a few just to notice the number change. You're asking me about the bang stick. This is basically a gun at the end of this pole. When it goes in, safety's on, you unscrew that, and when that pops down, and it's kind of hard to do it, that's why it's a lot easier with the pole.
Okay.
But it pops down, it makes the shot, and it's right on the head. As you see, I hit him right where I wanted to hit him to get him to put his lights out, but you basically just unscrew this. That's the used cartridge. Goes in here, threads in, safety off, ready to fire.
Okay.
Party over. This particular one's 44 Magnum.
So particularly when you put it right above where you wanted to go
Yeah,
in.
his brain's right there. And that's where I wanted to hit him, as you know.
So the pressure when you hit
when
down.
I hit him down, boom, that's when it fires. So it's like having a gun right here on his head.
Okay.
Fun hunt. Got to get the gators out of here. The state allows it. It's a wetlands hunt on private property. My buddy Joe here has a ton of cattle out here. This one will get a calf for sure. And he'll help take down any other ones. So hopefully the message gets out and they won't be back in here. I know this one won't. One of the things when you go alligator hunting, you got to have a place to take it because it's not something I really want to clean and mess with. A friend of mine, Glenn Gerzafi, the Hungry Gator, he hooks me up all the time. I pretty much can get in there any time of night to drop off an alligator.
So this is the main facility and everything. So they'll cut the meat and then it'll go through a cuber so it's tenderized and stuff. So when it's shipped to restaurants, it's not super hard or chewy. It goes through that once if it's white meat, red meat it goes through twice because red meat on them is pure muscle, it's a lot tougher. That is the skinning room where they're skinned and the meat is taken off the bone. This is the cold room, so as meat is cut off the bone, it's put into these large barrels, and then after they're cut, they soak for 24 hours, and that gets all the blood and everything out, so it's as fresh as it could possibly be, which is what is in these coolers. Yeah, this is cube stuff. I'm not gonna touch it. So these are our large pieces, and those are used for restaurants that do burgers and stuff. They make Gator burgers. That is a machine we used right before it shipped out. After it's frozen, it goes on this conveyor belt and it scans for any metal, possibly shrapnel, anything. During open water season, people shoot them, they miss. Bullet gets in the meat or it hits the skull and fractures. So we take it through this machine and it lights green as they go through if it doesn't detect any metal. If it detects any metal, it flashes red and the arm kicks it off the belt. After that, it's packed and taken out there. Freezer is packed to the brim at the moment.
Finished product. The trip went great. Tonya was a trooper. I'm surprised she didn't jump to shore once we got in there. Everything went good. The hunt was quick. That's kind of the way I want it to go. There's no reason to torture animals. If you're gonna take them, you need to take them quick, and you don't always get the big ones. But 7-footer's not one to laugh about. He'll get you if you don't watch it.